so the chat's working. That's great. Is Buddha Cam working? Let's see what Buddha's up to this morning. Buddha seems to be working. Let's keep Buddha over there, though. Just need to back him up a bit. There we go, Buddha. Thank you, baby. Maybe prop this up a little bit. Good morning, Kim. How are you? Just setting my camera angles, getting prepared. What's going on, guys? Hey, Kristen. Good morning. Let me share out. Please, guys, also like, share, and subscribe. You know the drill. Share it to your page. If you can't share it anywhere else, just post it on your page. Maybe your friends might see it and appreciate it. Let me put the privacy to public. That's done. Now you guys could share it out. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, Jennifer. Hey, SJ Sheldon. Good morning. Please share out the video. Did you guys see the, I know some of you must have seen it, the pick a card I did on YouTube. It was a lot of fun to do. I was super nervous. Good morning, Ducky. But I'm glad I did it. I had fun. It was fun to be creative and to kind of do something sort of so unknown with like 3 sets of cards with a new deck, with like a set design. I mean, it was kind of goofy. I put it together rather quickly, but it came out pretty well. I'm kind of proud of it, and people have responded really well to it, and it's gotten the most views out of anything that I've put on YouTube. So I've also gained some subscribers from it, which has been great, and I plan on doing more. I plan on doing a few that are along the same lines of like what your heart desires. Like this morning I was laying in bed half awake and half asleep, and this idea came to me about the Holy Trinity, but not the religious Holy Trinity of the Father, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost, you know, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, but doing the Holy Trinity of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Where do we work from? Like where is it that we need, where are we focused on, and then where is it that we are vulnerable in that area, right? So which is our strength versus where do we need work? So that's going to be maybe my next one. I think I'm going to do is do some piles for that, answering that question for people so that we can know like where do we need to focus our attention? Is it on our body? Are we a more mental thinker person, or are we a very spiritual person? So we maybe need to bring our mind in line with our spirit. Who knows? But that was the idea that I had this morning. So I wrote it down. I have a whole list of ideas. I even have some that are a little bit more corny and fun, but I'll be doing those intermittently. And I am going to do them hopefully one every few days, but I don't know. I'm having so much fun with it. I had so much fun with it, and the response was so good that I felt so good about what responses I did get that I'm kind of inspired to possibly start doing tarotscopes too. But that's a lot because that's 12 signs. And then it's like, do you do monthly? Do you do weekly? Some of these people on YouTube are doing them like weekly, and that's a lot. That's 12 signs. That's a lot of YouTube, but I would need an audience for that. So, but I might have to start to do it to build the audience. I don't know. These are just thoughts that I'm having, but it's exciting and it's fun and it's nice to sort of be inspired. Not that you guys don't inspire me, but the daily, I love the daily because we all get to congregate and it's live, but I think that these are different because I don't have the interaction with you guys that I get in the mornings. So it's been sort of interesting. It allows my brain to be a little bit more quiet and not watch the chat. If that makes any sense at all. So hold on, I'm still posting. Just give me a few more seconds. That made sense to somebody out there because I just felt somebody touch me right here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, please go over to, it's posted in the group. It's also posted on my personal page. Please go over to YouTube and watch it. And let me turn off Buddha right now. Buddha's not needed right now. You're not needed, Buddha. I'm sorry. You're always needed. Our inner Buddhas are always needed, but just so I don't feel like you guys are All right, so I think that's everything shared. If you guys could also please share out, I would appreciate it. I know I see that some of you do share very regularly, and I'm appreciative of that. Some of you don't. So if you guys could start sharing, I would appreciate it because that would be a great way of supporting me back since I do this for you guys daily. Okay? Even if you only share it on your own personal page, I would appreciate it. So let's get started. Hey Pam Clark, how are you? Hey Tara Amber, how are you? So my name is Dan Geist, this is Engelgeist. This is my little daily service that I do, which is an energetic report. I pull a card for the day to let us know better what sort of energy we may be dealing with during the day and how to best operate or work our way through this energy, whatever it may be, positive or negative. I'm kind of like the spiritual meteorologist is what I coined, Ducky and I coined that phrase. So basically it's similar to like checking the weather report before getting on the road to go to work. We're checking the energy report or the spiritual report before heading out into the day and what we're going to be dealing with. And so this is going to be a broad, this is for a broad group of people. The intention is to pick one card for the entire group of those that are watching right now, but also those that may come across the video throughout the day. So it's to give them insight, validation, and sort of guidance, right? So it's going to be broad. If it doesn't fit for you, that's okay. Don't worry. And if it's something that's negative and you don't feel like, you want it, you don't have to take it either. You can certainly go to another reader. There's plenty of them on YouTube. There's great readers on YouTube and Facebook. And I can suggest other readers if you guys need to find people that you want help or guidance from. There's people that I watch on a very regular basis. And so I'm going to take 3 deep breaths to get into the present moment. You can join me in doing that. I like to do this every morning. We breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. I sometimes imagine positive plus signs going in and filling my body and negative minus signs going out my mouth. It's just the releasing of negative energy or lower vibrational energy and bringing in higher vibrational positive energy. So as I do that, I kind of focus on where my feet are, where my body is, and I take 3 breaths because of the mind, the body, and the spirit to honor each component of myself. Okay? So let's do that now. Ready? And take a deep breath, like deep into the belly. Then release. Just bring yourself into this present time, into the center of your head with these breaths. And exhale. And inhale one more time. And exhale. Okay. All right, guys, let's get ready and let's look at the energy for today. Today is Wednesday, July 24th of 2019. So let me ask Spirit for a card that best represents for the collective for Wednesday, the 24th of July 2019. Please let us see what the energy or what it is we need to know to reach our highest good, what it is we need to be aware of. Thank you for all the comments and the likes on the video over at YouTube. I really appreciate it. It's nice to see because usually nobody comments on the dailies and they don't necessarily hit the like button over there. And I think that somehow the algorithms at YouTube, you need to have likes and comments to get put out to new viewers. I'm not sure. Please give me a card that best represents collective for today, Wednesday, the 24th of July. To me, guys, the shuffle's feeling very clean today. It's feeling easy. So I like this feeling of the shuffle. It's feeling like things may not get in our way too much. I mean, there might be the average amount of resistance or the average amount of struggle for those of us, but it's nothing that we can't handle. Feels like things will come together nicely by the end of the day. We'll feel accomplished in whatever it is we're doing. It's nice that it's a Wednesday. Let's see. So we now have our card. Hey, Jessica Farley. Good morning. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I'm like leaving it alone. So today's card is interesting. We had the Five of Cups yesterday, which was disappointment. Today is the Eight of Cups. It's our old friend, the Eight of Cups. And this was circling around a lot in June, I want to say. And it's back. I'm going to put it up in Buddha's lap. It's funny, I don't necessarily feel like I relate to this card very much today, but let me look at this. I mean, I guess I could relate to this card. Let me see. So it's the stagnation card. It's our old friend stagnation, guys. Some of us are still working through our emotions, and that's okay. Like, I think that we're allowed to work through our emotions. Remember, like what I said in yesterday's video about how right now is a very much a creative period, I have a feeling, this week, as far as us getting clear on how we're feeling. Our feelings and our emotions are signifiers of what's going on for us and whether or not, say, we're on the right path or we're doing what we know to be sort of spiritually true, right? Yesterday we had that disappointment card, and I didn't necessarily feel that we were all in disappointment as much as we were maybe like sifting through past disappointments and letting them go. To me here, this feels like some of you may actually be stuck. Some of you may actually be dealing with heavier stuff. It does still feel familial to me. It does still feel like bonded and emotional. It's funny because the shuffle did not feel heavy or anything like that. This card to me says that we do still see that we have our beauty going on. There's still these flowers in this pot, and the pot is strong. Like, we are strong, and we are allowed to have our emotions with this waterfall here. But sometimes I feel like it almost feels like those around us are not allowing us to move forward. Maybe those that we love are fearful of us moving forward too quickly or leaving them behind. But I feel like that's kind of what's going on in this card, is that maybe some of us are actually feeling stagnant, not because of our own selves, but because of the emotionality we have around our loved ones or the things that we've been taught from our loved ones that sort of, maybe isn't allowing us to full force move forward right now. To really sort of make the changes that we want to make. I think that we're aware. I look at this card and I feel, let me get my little pointer thing. I feel like we're totally aware that we're capable. We know that we're strong. We know that we have beauty and positive qualities about ourselves. But it feels like something is sort of pulling us down or draining us. Some of us are maybe holding on a little bit too much to what others are saying, people that matter to us, friendships, maybe jobs, the way that we're being treated in those jobs. And I'm not saying that we need to go about quitting those jobs or those friendships or those relationships in the family, but I am saying that we need to sort of get clear on how they're making us feel. If they're hurting us, or if they're making us sad, like where this waterfall is, or if they're making us feel stuck or like we can't move forward, then we need to shift our energy around them. Right? We need to shift our way that we relate to them. We need to not necessarily, carry those relationships with us in the way that this card sort of represents, which feels heavy and a little bit stagnant. I mean, not a little bit stagnant. The card is stagnation, so it's actually stagnation. But I think that this is about us. Again, like, I'm going to go back to the beginning of the week, Sunday forecast for the week. We had the time space card and we had that art card, and it was all about being open to new possibilities, being open to new feelings, being open to new ideas, being open to creation and what it is we want. Well, this card lets us look at, okay, where are we stuck in our lives? Where is it that we don't feel like we're being honored, respected, heard? Where is it that we feel like we're not making forward progress, that the relationship is sort of stagnant? Where is it that we're feeling we're not just appreciated, we're not seen? I think that this is what's coming up for us. And I think that the reason why this is coming up midweek is because this is going to help us to reach that art card. We need to sort of clear away this set of clutter now. The disappointment card from yesterday is like old past hurts that maybe don't necessarily resonate with us. These feel a little bit more current because we're feeling stagnant or stuck in them, right? So to me, this feels like more current, like relevant stuff that we deal with on a more regular basis, versus disappointment felt like much older information, right, from yesterday. Today, I feel like it's time to let go of some of those things for us. That all hope is not lost, right? I mean, there is beauty still in this pot and in these flowers, which I believe represents as you guys, or myself included. But the thing is we have to let go of some of these old ideas, some of these old fears, some of these old ways of relating to life, because they're just holding us back. Like, I'm going to use myself as an example. Last night, if I had my way, I would have talked myself out of doing that pick a card video. But actually, once I did it, I had a blast, and it got like, it was really a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really proud of it. But my fear wanted to lead me. And it's been bothering me. I've been trying to do a pick a card video for a couple of weeks now. And I've been putting it off for fear of like, what if I can't do it? Or what if the cards don't make sense? I've never mixed 3 decks together. Oh my God, what if I'm not good as other people I've seen on YouTube? You know, these are the things that I deal with as a psychic reader. But these are old, sort of like stagnant thoughts that keep me stuck. And so I need not to listen to them. And maybe that's why I'm not fully relating to this card today, because I'm still on the high of having done that pick a card. And I've got ideas for others. I may film another one tonight just for fun, just because it was inspiring. But whatever it is that you might feel, it's got you sort of underappreciated, feeling a little bit stuck. Let it go. Like, or no, you don't have to let it go, but you can change your relationship to it. Remind yourself that you're this strong, beautiful pot with these beautiful flowers in there, and like, water that person. Give it some fertilizer. Give yourself whatever it is that you need so that you can bloom and be strong and beautiful, and not let your environment sort of bring you down, right? Because as we do that, like with that time space card and with that art card, we are creating. We are like opening the doors up to like what it is that we want, and we have to be willing to believe that we deserve it, and be willing to give it to ourselves, myself included. Okay, so I'm doing that through trying to make sure that I'm, showing up and doing the things that I want to do, which is videos and getting the word out there and making people feel better. That's where I feel better. I feel like I'm actually serving a purpose. So hopefully I'm achieving that goal. Hopefully you guys will be able to achieve that goal. I think that's why you guys tune in every morning. It's for some inspiration and for some guidance. And you guys help guide me too. If it wasn't for you guys, there would be no point in me being here. So I think that this says to me that we are strong, we are beautiful, we are capable. We've been putting up with a bunch of stuff that maybe hasn't necessarily been working for us for very well for a while, but you know what, that just speaks to me that we're strong, capable people of like handling and juggling uncomfortable situations or outdated information, whatever you want to call it. We've been able to make our lives still stay somewhat strong and alive and vibrant. Well, we can be more strong, alive, and vibrant, and we want to be more strong, alive, and vibrant. That's that art card. We want to create that love, and it's not that we're going to be without our emotions. It's not going to be that we're going to not feel anything and never be sad or never be angry or never be frustrated. But we're going to be able to be more aware of how those sadnesses, frustrations, emotions, kind of when they kick in, we use them as warning bells or signifiers. We pay attention to them, and we immediately sort of address them, and then go about finding the blessing in them. Which is what I say all the time, like about finding the blessing in the energy, right? Because if something's making you feel sad, stuck, it's showing you something. At the very least, it's showing you that you deserve more, that you need more, that you desire more, and that you're worth more, and you deserve it. So this card is actually a beautiful card in the sense that it's saying, hey, are you ready to let go? Are you ready to change how you interact with this situation that maybe is no longer serving you? Are you ready? I am. I'm trying every day, as I suspect you guys are too. So let's all try together today. As I always say, Energy is just that. It's energy. It's constantly changing, moving, and shifting. Nothing stays static in the universe. You can see that in nature. You can just see that all around you all the time. So no matter what you're suffering, or if you're in a lot of pain, or if you're worried or in fear, you've got to find the blessing. You've got to find the gratitude. You've got to shift your... similar to this card, we have to shift our position, or our appreciation, or our perception of what it is we're dealing with. If we believe it's holding us back and holding us in place and holding us down and slowly like draining us, it's going to do just that. But if we believe that we're beautiful, strong, powerful, and it doesn't have the right to affect us in that way anymore, it shifts and it changes. And the best way to do that is to send it love. Send it as much love and appreciation as you can for a situation that maybe makes you uncomfortable, or maybe makes you feel like helpless, or know that you're protected, know that your spirit is strong, know that God is with you, or your higher power is with you, the universe is with you, your guardian angels are with you, whatever it is that you subscribe to spiritually, it is around you and it is protecting you. You need to acknowledge it and allow it. Ooh, my head is going, like it feels like somebody's touching the top of my head right now. It is it is there for you. So you just need to open the door and bring it in and say, thank you for bringing me this far. Thank you for the good, the bad. This is what I do in my meditations. When I pray and I end my meditations, I pray and I thank all of the sort of powers that be. And I thank them for the good and the bad. And sometimes it brings me to tears, because it's really true. Like, I need to find gratitude for everything that I've ever had in life, because it's all been an experience that has taught me in some way and has made me who I am today. And if I really truly cherish and love who I am, which at times I do and at times I don't, but if I really truly want that and desire that and want that, I have to be accepting and loving and grateful for all of the experiences and all of the learning and all of the mistakes and all of the flaws and all of the, whatever it is that I've created throughout my life with my God or with my universe, however I've reacted to whatever the universe has thrown at me. But ultimately the truth is we are creating our reality. How we perceive it, I'll tell you this again, I've said it before, whatever it is you perceive, you will receive, right? And whatever you resist will persist. So if you resist things, like this stagnation card, you're just gonna continue to feel more stuck. But if you don't resist it, you turn towards it and you thank it and you send it love and you say, thank you for showing me that I deserve more, it sort of changes it. It makes it lose its power. And then all of a sudden, new things can flow into you from the universe. New ways of relating to these old situations that were no longer serving you can flow into the universe, from the universe, and hopefully lift your spirits and lift you right up and out of these situations, certainly changing how you relate to them. You don't necessarily have to let go of these people or these situations that feel stuck, but you can unstick yourself from feeling stuck. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Reese Carter. I'm glad that you needed this. I'm so glad. Please like, share, and subscribe. I do this every morning. Good morning, Suzanne Barlow. I'm not doing personal readings for the morning card. If you would like, this is a group reading. If you would like, you can contact my business page, and you can book a reading with me. Readings are now $50 for 1 hour and done over the phone. All of my information is here in this Linktree link that I'll post here. In that Linktree, you can find all of my links on Facebook, to my business page, to my YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe at my YouTube. Check out, for those of you that are new, check out the new pop-up, pick a card video I did. I will be doing more in the future. You're welcome, Reese Carter. Thank you. Good morning, Neat and Stuck, Andrea Mercandante Hulin. I hope I said that right. Yeah, but we can get ourselves unstuck, guys. You gotta just realize that and live from that place. Don't resist the situation that makes you feel stuck. Look at it, embrace it, send it some love and go, okay, so why am I stuck here? It just changes it almost unsticks you right there, because you're no longer in that tense, I hate this, I want out. It's like, okay, I'm here. So show me, universe. Why am I here? What am I to learn? How do I need to relate to this to be better at it or with it? The minute you do that, I really believe that it sort of like snaps, like something snaps and it changes it. The flow changes. All right, you guys, have a good morning. Go watch my pick a card. I'm so proud of it, and I really had fun doing it, and I hope it makes sense to you guys. And also, in the pick a card, in the description, which I think I'm going to do this on all my pick a cards because I had fun, songs were coming into my head as I was reading some of the groups, and so I put theme songs for each pile in the video description. So if you don't read the video description, do read it, because it's got a little song link to a video of the song that I think sort of kind of represents that group, that pile that you choose. And I also, some of them are a little bit like kind of fun and cheeky. And then the other thing is check out the timestamps on that video, because group 2 starts at 11:11 and group 3 starts at 19:19. And I did not plan that. It's just weird. So that's all like angel number stuff, and it just happened. It played out that way. So it was not intentional. I just noticed it when I went back to do the description and put in the links for the songs, and I put in the timestamps, and I was like, what? That's cool, like too cool. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please, and also, post that video out on your personal pages. Just put like, hey, here's a fun game. Pick a pile and see what he says. Does it fit you? Put it on your personal page or put it to your groups. I know that some of you share very regularly, and I know that some of you don't. So do you love me? Do you appreciate me? Or do I make you feel stagnant? Help me get my energy out there, because that's what I'm trying to do. And as I try and help you get yours this morning out there and changed. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. There might, if I feel so inspired, there may be a pick a card up tonight. If not, it will be in the next few days. I've got a bunch of ideas going in my head. I've written like literally pages and pages of ideas for pick a cards. So there will be that, and there very well may be horoscopes. So you guys, and are you guys, please comment if you're interested in an August predictive, because if you're looking for an August predictive for the entire group ahead of us doing the weeklies and the dailies, I was thinking about doing that on YouTube, where it would be I would pre-shoot it. It would be a monthly for the month of August, the energy of August and what to expect ahead of time. But I need to do that this week. So, because we're heading into August soon. So I would need to set that up if you guys are interested in doing that and having that on YouTube to look at before we even begin doing the dailies and weeklies of August. I was kind of interested in doing that, maybe doing like the week before, doing a monthly predictive. But then it's so many. Like then you start to think about, and what about horoscopes? Like then you got 12, and I don't know how some of these guys do it, but I think that some of them have like thousands and thousands of followers, and they have, just gotten good at it. So I need to get good at it. And you guys are helping me, and I appreciate your help. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Okay? Yes, Leo. Reese Carter. Reese Ducky's a Leo, too. She helps me out. Leos are awesome energy. Whispers, I'm a Leo. LOL. Awesome. All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a great day. Please like, share, subscribe, post this video wherever you can. Help me get the word out, and I will talk to you tomorrow if I'm not in Facebook jail. All right, bye.